Well, hey friends, it's Shani with the Nostalgic Owl, and today I have a little haul. I actually was searching on Facebook Marketplace one day, and I came across the listing that basically had a picture of old glass, and it said, I bought a hoarder house, and all this is free, yada, yada, yada. So I had reached out to the girl, and she 2 days ago, and it just didn't work out because I typically will not go into someone's house unless I have someone with me. And so I wasn't in a place, I didn't have anyone to go with me, and I was like, okay, I'm just gonna miss out. And it sounds like I missed out on a ton, but she reached out to me yesterday and said, hey, there's still a lot of glass left, you're welcome to come. And so I took my good friend Connie with me, and we went, and there wasn't a whole lot, and what was left, a lot of it was chipped or broken or whatever. So anyway, I was able to go into this house, and they had already gutted the walls, and there was just dishes and linens and everything just kind of sporadically placed. And she said, I just need the rest of this out of the way. Whatever you don't get, it's going to a landfill. So I didn't want to load up like with a ton, and it was hot in there, and so I didn't have a lot of time to look because I was super hot. But I am going to show you a few things. I brought it in, it's in totes in a box, and I brought it in my house, and I have my dishwasher open, I have a sink full of Dawn and bleach, and I'm gonna take it right out of the totes and into the Dawn and bleach, and then I am gonna wash it. And so I will show you, I'll just give you a glimpse of some things I've got. Now, I had told myself I wasn't gonna do a lot of hard goods anymore. I love vintage hard goods. But the storage, you really have to have storage for them. But this was all free inventory. And so, and there's some I'll show you. I think I'm gonna keep this set. But the first piece is this beautiful china, and I have a small plate to go with it. And this is, it's from Germany. It's Christina porcelain, Bavarian blue. And you can see that. Yeah, it's very pretty. No chips, no cracks, no marks on this. There was only these two. And I looked online on eBay, and there was a plate selling for around $10, $11, and so a dinner plate. And so I'm like, I'm gonna take a chance on it. I actually already rinsed these two off, so I'm gonna set them back in this dishwasher. My friend Connie, I had picked these up, and she was like, hey, these say France on them, and they do. They say France. So this is kind of like a 5-inch mid-century modern French. I was able to Google Lens this, and they are calling him a vase. And it had some good comps on it. I think there was one on, I don't know if it was eBay or Etsy. Just one was listed for, what was it now? Could have been 12 or something, but Connie and I, at first, we thought they were like drinking glasses, and I cannot find that anywhere. Like, they are calling them vases. So if you know anything about these, they do say France, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I've got spiders too, and 7. So I have 7 of those ready to go. Super excited. Something else I had to like take into consideration was things I could clean. There were tons of linens. The house actually smelled like it had already been gutted, and the girl said it smells way better than it did. So, you know, the house definitely smelled of like stale hoarder. And so I had to take that into consideration for the linens. So I did not get linens, but they had these cool beaded fruits. And I don't know what comps are. They were just so cool. I couldn't leave them, you guys. They're the old beaded. And I don't know. They just smell, they smell vintage is what they smell. But because I think these are styrofoam underneath. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think that there's styrofoam underneath, and then they use like a velvety fabric, and then they put the pins in. So I might just have to disclose that in the listing and just kind of clean up these. Or I think this is supposed to be a lemon. I could leave them out and kind of air dry outside, sun dry, you know. Sometimes that helps. But yeah, look at all of these. Aren't they cool? I just couldn't leave them, you guys. I just couldn't leave them. So I'm going to do my best to surface wipe them and then figure out what I'm going to do. And for those of you that don't know me, I have a flea market booth. And so, you know, things that I can't necessarily sell online, I'm going to put in my flea market. So anyway, let's see what else we got. Oh, number 8. So 8 of those. I was thinking before I went, and I took 9. I took I took a tote and a box and some kind of paper because I knew she mainly had glass and dishes. So I got this cute little vintage, what do you call that? A lotus dish. It has no markings on it, but I've seen these a lot. I think they came in like little pastel colors, like green and blue, but it didn't have any chips or cracks on it. I got this cute little ballerina NAO 2003 Deza. I don't know anything, you guys, about this piece, so I'm gonna have to look it up, but isn't that the cutest thing? And I'm gonna, there's a hole down in the bottom of her, so I am going to just really clean the outside of her. I thought this was cool. I am from around Springfield, Missouri, if you know where that's at, and not very far is Arkansas. There's a lot of Razorback fans in this area, and this is from Hot Springs. It's an old Hot Springs pottery piece, and it's an Arkansas Razorback with the state, and I thought that was cool. Where my flea market booth is, we get a lot of Arkansas fans, and so I thought that I would probably take that in the booth. This is just a vintage little, I think it's a Frenchie, little vintage Frenchie. He's gonna soak for a while. Look at this, 1997 little dog. It says Elvis. This is a little Cupid doll. I just got a offer on a Mercari. Man, I'm trying to get back. I'm trying to get back at it, you guys. I had a 3-month. I got to looking a 3-month hiatus from YouTube, and really a month, a good month of not posting. And the reason why is we moved from city to city, and so I did my best not to shop. I did shop a few times, but I really did my best to limit my intake because I knew I was going to have to move my inventory. And so I focused more on having 50% off sales because I just needed to move inventory. So that's what I did. We moved in about 3 weeks ago now, 2.5 weeks ago. And I'm just kind of getting my bearings and listing again. And so I've listed the last few days. And yeah, so that is why I've been gone. I said it in my last video. I really had to focus on clearing out inventory. And so it's been really good for me and hard. I could not leave this little chalkware piece. Look at this, you guys. It's a little blue, 1970 little bluebird. And she's clearly cracked, or he's clearly cracked, but ready to hang. There had another one and it was completely broken in half. So I just got this one. So that's gonna be a surface clean. And then I typically don't pick these up anymore. They're the old vintage bells, but I figured it would be a good booth piece. And yeah, she was all there. She doesn't have any chips oh, she does have a crack or a chip. Yeah, she might be going back to the thrift store. So anyway, she is cute though, isn't she? I can mark her maybe really cheap. This is really dirty. This is just a vintage bowl. Mandarin, it's a Salem oven-proof bowl. And really there's just some wear right here, kind of like a crack, but it's not anything huge. And it's super dirty. So it's going in the water bath as we speak. I wanted to bring these things in and like get them right in the water. This is just an old play school, I call it a beach bucket, but it's got the rolly, and I thought that was so cute. I think I used to have one of these when I was little, so it's gonna get a bath. I don't think it will hurt it. Not at all. Put some water down in there. Let's see what else we have. A vintage green dish. Yeah, this is a Napco, and it is very dirty. Very, very, very dirty. So it is going in the bath. Oh, this one was cute. I just cannot leave little figurines. This is a Taiwan little vintage Christmas mouse figurine. I just couldn't leave it. It was so cute. And then this is, it's a is it Yosef Originals? I can't believe, because I'm gonna be honest and tell you that the pickers had picked. She said so many pickers had been there, and she had another one of these and it was chipped really bad. It looks like she probably used to have a necklace on, or her head. Yeah, maybe her head was re-glued at one time, but I couldn't leave it. She was so cute. It says it's Mandy. So I'm gonna give her a bath. It's probably gonna take the sticker off, but she gotta go. She has got to go. This is one of those resin dogs. Isn't that the cutest thing ever? It is not ready to hang, but I think that's what it is the old resin. I got a vintage chalkboard, little hand chalkboard. It's in good shape. I just put another one of those in my booth not too long ago. And a Little People Fisher Price little chair. This is something, if I find random pieces, I hold on to them, and as I get more, I group them in lots and then I sell them. I feel like that's the best way to sell these. And Rebel the reseller, I kind of got that idea from her because that's what she does. If she goes to the bins or something, she finds a toy, you know, a little toy that she knows she can make profit on, especially if she has more than one. She kind of hangs on to things and then we'll group them and sell them in lots. And so that's what I'm going to do with that. I just sold at my garage sale before I moved. I had a lot of little vintage people and it just sold. So this is a little vintage kitty. Isn't that the cutest? This is a chalkware flower, and I had never seen one. It's the old chalkware though. Flower. I thought that was cute. A little milk glass. And you know, I'm going to tell you what I do with these. I love to keep like buttons in them, or my little tiny scissors, the little craft scissors. I like to put around those. But look how dirty that was. Oh, it's gross. Gross, gross, gross. And then I think, let me see, I got a whole lot of this blue. I'm making sure I don't have anything else other than this set. Yeah, I think I just have this set left. A whole lot of blue and white china. And it is not marked. So I don't know this design. I'm gonna have to look it up. I will say the little mugs have USA on the bottom. Looks like does anyone know that? Some of those old like dish sets, they're hard to recognize. And I got a set. When I say I got a set, I got a set. Here is a bell. It says this is made in Japan, and you know, it does not quite match. So I think it was meant to try and match. I think there's like a Dutch or Belgium old dish set that kind of has the same pattern, but the cups say USA on them. So I don't know. Please, if you know, let me know. Oop, and I just dropped something. Yeah, this is the creamer that says USA. Oh yeah, I just broke a lid is what I did. Oh, that's a bummer. I had a lid that broke. I don't think it quite fit in there. So I don't know what it goes to, because here's another lid. And there's some crazing to it. So anyway, I'm trying to get down. Here's an old butter piece. And look, man, it's in bad shape. It really is in some bad shape. So I don't know if that's salvageable, but and it's made in Japan also, so I think that goes with whatever set that bell is. So I'm gonna have to look that up, because it looks like it's the same, but it's not. Yeah, so I don't know, y'all. Maybe if you know, let me know. But I have there's like plates. There's plates, there's bowls, little plates, little fruit dishes. So yeah, I won't dig it all out. I think that's the rest of what I had. So anyway, yeah, now that I'm back towards the city, I have more opportunities for these kind of hauls, you know, like come and dig through my stuff. So yeah, like there's nothing like oh my gosh, fantastic. Had mainly been picked over, but this is stuff I just couldn't see going to the landfill. It's beautiful, great vintage pieces. And, you know, when I started reselling, I loved vintage and I still do. I started selling clothing. Well, I've always kind of dabbled in clothing, but I kind of got away from it for several years and did vintage only. And then I added the clothing back because it really does, you know, bump up your sales. So anyway, this is truly a vintage haul. And yeah, I think I just saved it from the landfill. So have a blessed day. I love y'all, and please like and subscribe, and leave me a comment. You know, what was your favorite piece? If you know anything about this design, this pattern, please educate me. So have a great day. Well, hey folks, Future Shannon here. And as I was going through things, I really wanted to figure out what this was, because I felt like it was quality of like a Lladro piece. I think that's how you pronounce it, Lladro piece. And sure enough, this NAO, if you can see it, yeah, there you go, maybe. That is by Lladro, and I did not know that. This is my first Lladro piece. I got it free from a hoarder. A hoarder got this free. There's one specifically listed for $60 on eBay right now. And then you don't see these very often. They're kind of like a more rare piece, I guess. But there was another one that sold, but it was a different, this is called Touch and Toes, I think. So there was another one that sold in the 20s. But still, I got this for free from a hoarder pile. So anyway, wanted to get back on here and let you know. You all probably knew that. I did not. I don't find much Lladro pieces. And so, yeah, I'm super excited. This was free. And you know, I went on my instinct on it, y'all. I went on my instinct, and, so yeah, sometimes you gotta trust your gut because it will steer you right. So see you later. Yeah, so this is my listing that sold within 24 hours, guys. I was super excited. So check them out, and thanks for watching.